Toastmaster Habib Mubarak to do his vocal guidance.
It was on the 24th of June, 2010. I just turned 15 years old. I got back home after a long day with one of my brothers, and I totally thought that that was a bad day, or rather normal day. But instead, I was surprised with a big party. I totally forgot that it was my birthday. It was the most wonderful day of my life. I got a lot of gifts, a lot of kisses. My brother bought me a 100 BD remote-controlled car, which was totally crashed the other day, but never mind, I got a 100 BD gift. But I never expected that the next day will be filled with sorrow. Master of Ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
My childhood friend, Ahmed. The friend that I respected and loved. At 11 p.m. he came to my house with a gift in his hand, congratulating me and wishing me a happy birthday. Despite the fact that he suffered walking all the way to my house at midnight, I felt pain because I saw his face with red marks on it. I asked him what happened. He ignored me and whispered with a smile, "Happy birthday." Later on, I discovered that he'd lost his voice from crying all day because his dad was beating him all day. And yet he didn't forget my birthday. I took the gift, it was chocolates. I took him to my room and I shared that piece of chocolate with him. And when I asked him again, what really happened? He said that his dad beat him up that morning because he scratched his car by mistake. And he got all the marks on his face. Later on that day, whenever Ahmed sees his father, he starts shaking and trembling from fear. In the afternoon, the father asked his wife to bring him his afternoon tea. So the wife made it and gave it to Ahmed to deliver it. When Ahmed saw his father again, he started trembling and he fell with the mug on his father. The hot tea burned the father's chest, which made the father explode into beating Ahmed again. And finally, kicking his own son out of the house. The mom felt sad, but she couldn't raise her voice against her tough husband and prevent that from happening. The father yelled, "I always thought that you are a misfortune to this family. I lost my business after you came, and I'm broke because of you." And he kicked him out. Ahmed wasn't in pain because of the beating. He was in pain because he heard these words coming out of his own father. The father that he respected and considered as his mentor. Ahmed looked away and left in agony. He spent all his money to reach to me and buy me that gift. And then I realized that that precious gift he bought was the closest gift to my heart. Amongst all the expensive gifts my family bought me, I found that 300 fils chocolate the best. When he got tired and slept, I ran to my mother telling her that I want my friend to live with us. She agreed without asking why. Because Ahmed, my friend, was the most wonderful friend I had. The next day, well, there are certain lucky people in this life that get to live with their best friends. I was one of them. At least I thought I was. The next day, I woke up so excited to have my first breakfast with my best friend. I looked around, I didn't find him. I got up so quickly trying to search for him, and I found that he was leaving. I tried to stop him by saying, "Don't worry, Ahmed, you have another family now. You don't have to leave, you don't have to go anywhere, you can stay here." He looked at me with a serious face and said, "I don't want to be a misfortune to this family too." And he pushed me and ran away so I can stop him. I tried my best to follow him. He was too fast. too fast to even look at the road. And a speeding car hit him. And he died. They took him to the hospital where his family was already there. They cried a lot on him, and I heard the father saying, I kicked him out so he can be tougher, as my father did to me when I was 15. But he couldn't handle it as I thought he could. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we decide if someone is capable of something or not, if all what we give them is hate and pain? I still know this family, and they have more than one child down, and yet they still miss that wonderful Ahmed, and they still cry on what they did every night. We don't feel the love of someone unless they're gone. This is one of the biggest problems we have in the society. The mother loves her son. The son doesn't care. She passes away. He cries and regrets everything. Or the son loves his father. The father doesn't care. The son passes away. The father starts crying and regretting everything. So appreciate the beloved ones you have and the people that loves you before they go forever. Back to you.